All right, this is Calibos, and we are playing Stoneblock 2. So you'll notice that we've got a few mobs floating around over here. So one of the things that I have done, you'll notice the wide variety of torches everywhere. So I actually built this, but to make sure I knew what my spacing was. So these are 9 energy core stabilizers built in a 3x3x1, one wide and by 3. And there is one in the middle, even if you can't see it, multi-block. So I built 4 of them, and they have to be somewhere less than 16 blocks from the energy core. I don't remember exactly what that is. And they have to be, on the same line. So they can be up, they can be down, they can be side to side, they cannot be diagonal, they cannot be offset. And they just have to be, on the same line. And then you need to basically fill your inventory with these blocks. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stacks of draconium blocks. 5 stacks of awakened draconium blocks. Then we go to any one of these, and we go tier 8 energy core, stabilizers valid, needs draconic evolution blocks, and we tell it to assemble. I did tier up all the way to 8, and then we watch all of the hard work being done by somebody else. So as you tier up, the materials change. So tier 1 is a bunch of redstone, tier 2, it's redstone and draconium, and but the tier 8 one requires, it's basically solid draconium, and then as you get to the outer layer or so, it is awakened draconium. We need some draconium blocks, so apparently I lost some somewhere. So let's grab some draconium. Tell it to assemble the core. Okay, so we need a few more than I actually had. Looks like slightly more. 18 more blocks than I was presently carrying. And we'll get some awakened draconium. Looks like we were a little short there. So when I took it apart, there were creepers everywhere and stuff. It was just awful. Wow. That zombie villager has some really cool gear on. Awesome. So anyway, once you have done that, we'll toss all of this back in here. Go ahead and we activate it, and boom, that's where the magic happens. So you'll notice on either end, I have these energy pylons and then these cool spheres underneath. So I actually put glass underneath, glass block, and then a glass block on top here. And that is required. So this shows to be the way that the particles... Okay. Oh, maybe we don't, but... the orientation of the glass in regards to the energy pylon tells the pylon what it's supposed to be doing. Then we can go ahead and okay, let me stand on this thing really quick. Gosh, moving really fast makes this kind of a pain. I don't know. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to change the orientation. Oh, it did change. I just couldn't see it. So see how the arrows are pointing out now? Then if I can line up with the top of the block. Well, maybe that's because of that. I don't know. Gosh, that's super annoying. I made a bunch of golems to fix that. Probably all been killed or taking a union break or something. I don't know. So we're going to take our flex point, and we're going to say no limit, and this should be... Oh wait, that's not the one we want. Flux. Plug. So remember, one goes in, one goes out. Busy down there. So we want more power for that one, and then we're going to go ahead and change this. We're going to create a new network, and we're going to call it reactor power. Boom. And we're going to change this to reactor power. So it is outputting into this. And now we're going to go to our reactor. Hopefully this keeps them from following us. I don't know. Guess we'll find out. We're going to go to our reactor, and then we're going to swap this out. We're going to make that, and we're going to put that on reactor power. Now, from here, we're going to go back up to chamber. So this is transferring out at 123,000 RF a tick. And one of the reasons that it's doing that one of the reasons it's doing that is we have all of the power going into this, and it is outputting 32,000 RF a tick. And that is the full output of our reactor, right? And it is coming straight from the reactor. So this is putting back into our more power network. And remember, everything is pulling off of the more power network, including our power storage. Let's make sure that they can't get through. Okay, they can totally get through. Now they can't. I can't get. I bet the short guys can get. So if we come over here to our generator and look at this, this is slowly filling the entire network buffer. So this was half the work. So our next step is going to need to go up a level. We're going to have to look at our matter condenser. We need a singularity. Okay. Okay, so we need a quantum entangled singularity there. So we should just be able to pop it with a... Throw these in. TNT. Tiny TNT. Dynamite. A lever. We need a enter dust from applied energistics. Now we're going to come in here and blow some stuff up. Tiny TNT. Lever. Like popcorn. Boom. We blew the singularity in half, and now it is quantum entangled. We're going to put 1/2 in here. And we're going to need a quantum chamber. Conveniently, we have one done. We're going to need an energy acceptor. We're going to need a dense energy cell. Now we're going to have to go to mining dimension, because I am not doing this thing. Not doing this thing in this dimension. I mentioned giant explosion. So now we come here. So this is where we're, guys. This is where we are planning on hitting, dropping our reactor, because I don't care if the mining dimension is blown up. I guess I care a little bit. Probably crash them. Here's another interesting thing. So I think that my flex network is charging the torch launcher with RF power. So I do not know. All right, so now we're going to go for the draconic reactor. It looks something like that. So we have got the 4 reactor stabilizers, a reactor energy injector. Let's have all of those in our inventory. Reactor stabilizer, energy injector, reactor stabilizers, the energy injector. We've got the core, got the flux gate. That it? Anything else? Flux gates. That's fairly simple. And it's been years since I built one of these. So as I recall, these expand. So we're going to need some like cobble or something. Cobble. So that's here. We want 4. Nice and round. Perfect. We need the 4. We've got the draconic energy core. Kickstart flux gates. Warning. Basic operating principles. Top right section, there are 4 gauges. Give critical information about the reactor status. From left to right, they are temperature. Just below 8,000 and you are golden. Shield strength. Shield preventing the reactor from exploding. Okay, good to know. Saturation. How much energy stored in the reactor core. Fuel conversion level. Shows how much fuel you burned through. Just keep in mind you never want this to hit 100%. You have a catastrophic overload on your hands. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Man, look at how round that thing is. Isn't that weird? My gosh, this... I like the creative flight, but this makes it really annoying. That. So remember the words catastrophic explosion. That is what we're not aiming for that, but that's what's going to happen. Gosh, through correctly. Now, everything's facing the right way. That. That. I think that, remember this goes for, gosh, are they actually pointed the wrong direction? Actually pointed the wrong direction. At least those are correct. Okay, that's better. I will admire the fact that it still doesn't like to face the right direction. That is weird. I do not know why it's doing that. So, we have this going. According to the... Everything blows up. Flux gates. 4 stabilizers placed in a ring around it. Horizontal ring, vertical ring. Next, place the energy injector on one of the remaining 2 sides facing the core. We'll drop this. Why is everything upside down today? That's bizarre. I think that is direct. I don't know, guys. Thing looks lined up correctly. Sonic reactor. Large energy buffer. Substantial amount of energy to kickstart it. Flux gates. Regulate power from. Sure. Okay, so we have flux gates. They're all stabilizers. Stabilizers. I think that actually needs to flow the other way. So grab around. So we may run out of time simply because I can't place things. For half minute. Okay, perfect. So at this point, we'll need flux plug, and we're going to need a flux point. So flux plug puts power into the network. We want to put that over here, and we want to make that reactor power. And then we want to put this here, and we want to make that more power. We want to turn that off, and we want to turn that off. As far as our limits, no limits. And I think that we are going to call it here, and I will be sure to blow everything up at the beginning of the next episode. So I hope you liked this episode. If you did, leave me a like. If you didn't, don't. questions, comments, concerns can all go below. And yeah, I will be turning this on at the beginning of the next episode, and I'm sure it will blow up, as I have never done this right pretty much ever. So yeah, have a good night.